Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having an amazing day. Today we're going to be in the book of 1 Peter, chapter 3, verse 9, which says, "Don't repay evil for evil. Don't retaliate with insults when people insult you. Instead, pay them back with a blessing. This is what God has called you to do, and He will grant you His blessings." So I want you to go back in time for just a minute. And I want you to think about a time when someone did or said something that hurt you. And then I want you to try to remember your response or your reaction to that. Now I want you to go back and think about a time in your life when you did or said something that you knew or now know hurt God. And what do you think His response was? Well, the answer to that is easy. He sent His Son to die on the cross for that sin. And He forgives you when you repent. So there are two ways that I found that Satan can gain a foothold on your life if we allow him to. One is through our mind, and the other is through our flesh. Now, when the Bible talks about flesh, it doesn't mean our literal body, although that can happen. When the Bible talks about flesh, it refers to our sinful nature, things that we do, we say, we think that go against how God designed us and who He designed us to be. Now, Christ came and He flipped the script on these circumstances and how they were handled in the Old Testament. Christ calls us to love our enemies, which can be difficult since it goes against our sinful nature. A couple years ago, I was listening to a preacher by the name of John Ortberg, and he taught a series called Image Bearer. And what he said in this series was that we are all images of God. We're made in His image. So each person that you look at, one thing you should think of is image bearer, which means that person is an image of God. And when I heard that series, it really flipped how I see others, particularly when people do things that hurt me. So just a short story, I was doing a travel assignment in Sumter, South Carolina, and I had a manager who, for whatever reason, was just she pretended she liked me, but she was always telling lies to our supervisor to get me in trouble, and eventually lost my job. But through this whole process, I just took this to heart, and I loved on her. When her house flooded, I sent her and her roommate food. So I just loved them through all of this pain that they were causing me, and God definitely blessed me in the end. So Christ showed us how to live, and we're designed to be like Him. So I challenge you today to make a concerted effort to love others even when they reject you, to pray for those who persecute you, and to serve others even when they hurt you. Hope you have an amazing day. Hope God blesses you abundantly. I love you.